Hello there, guys. It's Ben here from SW6 Lions TV. I hope you're all well. Mason, I don't quite know how we're joined here with a Leicester fan this early on, but we are.
Yeah, we are. I don't know if I've quite forgiven him yet. Don't think I ever will.
Let's talk about the FA Cup final. Let's get straight into it. Mason, what were your views on it?
I just thought no end product again. Say, you know what I thought of it? Same old shit.
Yeah.
Same old thing we've been banging on about all season.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to say. The same thing that's happened all season. No end product, no final pass, and a weird team selection.
Well, let's get on to the team selection. Who would you have put in?
Havertz. I think he's had man of the match performances in there. Do you know what I mean? That false nine position. Why are you not playing him?
No, I totally agree with that.
And then you're taking Werner off, that's had 11 goals and 10 assists this year, or it might have been 12 goals, 10 assists this year. Our highest assister, our highest goal scorer for Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a tough.
Do you know what I mean?
It's really
tough. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But it's a tough pill to swallow. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Jack, we'll come on to you. How did you find it all?
Ecstatic when we won it. It's obviously our first time. 137 years in the club history, we haven't won the FA Cup. It was the only English competition we hadn't won. And yesterday, I just couldn't believe that we could actually got the job done. The final, like 52 years ago, we had a final against Man City and lost 1-0 in 1969, 52 years on. It was just crazy to think. Obviously, I did interview with a fan yesterday from 1969 who went to the game.
Really?
He said he's ecstatic. He didn't think Leicester would make it again, but they did. To watch Leicester as a young fan, obviously, 13 years ago to be in the third division of English football, to then 13 years on, Premier League champions, FA Cup winners, Champions League nights, European nights, and it's all down to the ownership at Leicester City and how fantastic they've treated the club and how well we've builded.
We were just talking about that off air, actually, how good your club. How well your club is ran
your club is run so well. Honestly, just little things they do. It's just it's such a well-run club. I completely respect the club.
Yeah, I don't really have much against Leicester, to be fair.
I completely respect the club. And I'm not going to lie to you. If you're looking at top six now, do you put Tottenham in the top six? Leicester have won a Premier League, an FA Cup now. Do you know what I mean? They're doing bigger things than them at the moment. Top four at the moment.
Win a title.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Top four at the moment, consistently in the top six in the past 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Do you see Leicester?
It's a strong argument.
Do you see Leicester as a club?
As a big club? Not yet. No. You know what? I can't know. Just because worldwide, I don't see them, because you don't see kids that are in America and places like that wearing a Leicester shirt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Why?
You don't really see that. Probably because they came back into the Premier League in 14-15 from the Championship. They're building up now. This is their coming back glory years now. In the years to come, is what I think anyway.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. What about you, Jack? Do you see yourself as getting a bigger or?
We're getting there. I'd say we're a top six side for sure.
Yeah.
Arsenal and Tottenham haven't really done much over the years, have they now? I think Tottenham's last title was 2008, was it? Did David Bentley played from back then?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
The last time Tottenham actually won a proper competition was 1961, was it, when they won the double? Since then, Tottenham haven't won nothing. They finished third in a two-horse race to Leicester in 15-16. Arsenal even finished ahead of them as well. Leicester are just building. Obviously, we've had the Great Escape, the Premier League title, Champions League against Atletico Madrid, and we gave them a right game. We've had the Europa League. Since the owners have come in 2010, it's just been, they wanted to build a vision. He had a vision and he said, you can achieve your dreams. And he did exactly that. He were a man of his word, Vishay, and Mays soul rest in peace, and he'll be up there yesterday saying what a great job the boys did, and he'll be proper proud of them for sure. Because if you looked at the end of the game yesterday, even Top came down from the stands, and you don't really see that in an ownership. And look how happy he was yesterday to even see Leicester achieve what they did.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great point. Yeah. Yeah, on that, the handball, Mason, do you think it should have stood the goal?
Pardon?
Do you think the goal should have stood yesterday?
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Like, yeah, honestly, yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I thought you though.
But then on the other hand, I think Chilwell's goal stand. Do you know what I mean? I think both goals stand. At the end of the day,
go on.
At the end of the day, VAR, right? It looked at it or whatever. I think he was wrong with the Ben Chilwell incident. Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have been. It was checked. Yeah. Okay. What was it? Part of his shoulder was offside.
I don't even know.
The tiniest bit of his shoulder or something. Do you know what I mean? It didn't look offside. Let's just say that.
No.
Right. By the tiniest little margin, it was offside. Which, if there's no VAR, it's onside. Right.
Yeah, the linesman didn't put his flag up.
And in the other incident, look, he put his body in front of the ball. Perez put his body in front of the ball. Do you know what I mean? He's thrown his body in front of the ball. Fair play to him. It's a great goal.
Do you agree, Jack?
Do you know what? Yeah, when Perez bodied it, I was just like, I didn't really see it as close up, because when you're at Wembley and you're really far back, you don't really see it as such.
Were you at the game?
When you watch it back, yeah, I was at the game yesterday, at Wembley Stadium. So it was just a case of it hit his knee and bounced up at his arm, and it's just like VAR. Chelsea wanted it looked at, didn't they, when Leicester had scored, and what a banger by Tielemans. Left Kepa with no chance. You don't give Tielemans that sort of space, and he whipped it around Thiago Silva and into the top corner, and what a goal it was. The 63rd minute, and Vishai's 63 years old. He would have been, so what a special occasion for that. But the Ben Chilwell one, VAR plays a massive part in any game this season. It's gave so many decisions what either are or they aren't. Chilwell's goal would have stood if it wasn't for VAR, but VAR, it's like the slightest of margins, isn't it, as an offside. And, you know, I feel
like that's where they go wrong. I feel like that's where they go wrong with the VAR. It's like the tiniest little bit. Okay, if your whole arm, your whole leg, or your whole foot is off, then fair enough, give it. Do you know what I mean?
I just think
give it. If it's clear, give it. If it's by the tiniest little bit, which Ben Chilwell's was yesterday, is a joke. It's a joke.
I just think it's a joke. Like, we were all celebrating yesterday, and you're waiting for 2 minutes. You're waiting. I
was going mental. I was going absolutely mental. I was screaming, "Come on, let's go!" Going absolutely mental.
You can't live in that moment anymore.
Then it hit me. I went, "Fuck!" Someone went VAR, and it hit me.
Yeah, that's it. You just know
that's it. And straight away in your head it goes, "Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah,
done."
Yeah,
done.
It is true. It's so frustrating, honestly. I can't tell you. I think Mendy, I'm not going to lie, I think Mendy saves that goal.
Yeah. You know what? I said the exact same
thing. I really do. I think Kepa is just too short. His arms are too short. I think Mendy genuinely would have saved that. I don't know. I'm not saying 100%.
Yeah, I'm not saying 100%, but he's a very, very long keeper.
Yeah.
Very long.
But it was a great goal, nonetheless. I'm not saying...
Class finish. I think the only point he could have reached it, Mendy, is when it was going on the up. It was just lighting up, and I think he could have gotten it then. But look, these are all maybes. Do you know what I mean? These are all maybes.
Well, he wasn't playing, so it don't matter, does it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Right, we'll go on to a Tuesday night. Massive game for Chelsea. Huge game for Chelsea, actually.
This is a big game for Leicester as well, for both clubs. This is a huge game. It's a huge game.
Whoever drops points probably doesn't get top four, right? But we were saying, Jack, we had Lee Judges come on the other day, and I posed the question to Mason: if Tuchel loses the FA Cup, which now he's done, if he maybe loses to you again on Tuesday and doesn't win the Champions League, it's a shocking season. And then it's just it's so bad.
But then I don't agree with it.
What?
I don't know if it's a shocking season if that happens. All right, it's bad, okay, but then look where we were in November.
It's a failure because
it's a failure. Yeah. It's a failure. Don't get me wrong.
Tuchel came in to take over from Lampard to get us into the top 4.
Yeah. It is a failure. It is a failure. Don't get me wrong. But is it a disaster? No. Tuchel doesn't have the players that he wants. Lampard had the players that he wanted. Look where we were in November.
Mason, and then look where we are now. I think it is. If we don't get top 4, I think that's for Chelsea Football Club. I think that's a disaster.
But if Lampard stayed on, we weren't getting top 4.
No, that's why they're changing though.
Exactly.
They got rid of him, so he's like, we need to get a good manager in, come in, sort it out. He needs to get us top 4, especially with the
but it was all at the time. Yeah, but at the time he came in, everyone was going, "No, I'm not going to get top 4. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to get to any finals."
The club for that.
Yeah, of course. But then at the end of the day, it's about us, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you're good enough to make it to the Champions League final, FA Cup final, you should be getting.
Yeah. You should be. But you go on a bad run of games. You do. It's going to happen at some point. Yeah,
it looks like it's happening.
You're going to go on. And he's come at the worst time, but we're going to go on a bad run of games at some point, and you're going to question him.
Yeah. Are you confident for Tuesday?
I
am actually. I am now.
I don't know. I'm very on the fence. Do you know what I mean? I'm confident, but then in another sense, it's like, are we going to show up? Are we going to show up? I was confident for Arsenal, but we didn't show up. Do you know what I mean? It's how are we going to bounce back from a derby loss and a cup final loss? For me, how are we going to bounce back? Are we going to sink or are we going to swim? And this is what this game's about.
Yeah, it is. Jack, how do you see it? Are you confident going into it after that FA Cup win?
I think it just goes on confidence, doesn't it? Has Chelsea's heads dropped over the last 2 previous results? I'm not sure, because younger players, they tend to drop their heads, don't they, when they lose so many games. But I guess Tuchel will want to pick them up only after the 2 losses on the bounce. Tuchel is a manager, he had a big job on his hands after Lampard got the sack. He had to get the team together, and Abramovich brought him in to get top 4, and he needs to achieve that to be a successful season at Chelsea. And who would have thought Chelsea would have made the Champions League final this season against Manchester City? They would have been looking at the likes of PSG and that to make the final, but you're there, aren't you? You're in with a chance of winning it. You beat Man City twice this season, so why can't you go in and get the treble? But talking about the game on Tuesday, will Brendan Rodgers make changes? He'll probably bring Ricardo in for Luke Thomas. Maybe we'll bring Dennis Pratt in.
You had Maddison on the bench.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Is that normal for you?
Did he just come back from injury? Or?
Oh.
He's not long come back. No. He come back against Southampton in the semi-finals of the FA Cup.
He still starts.
Maybe Perez doesn't start. Maddison probably will. I just think we need to go all guns blazing on Tuesday, but we've got to be cautious of Chelsea's pace on the attack. Johnny Evans, I can't see him playing on Tuesday night because of the injury he got yesterday. We risked him, but it didn't really work out for him, did it? I'll be confident. Liverpool won today, didn't they? So they're on our tails as well, Chelsea and Leicester. So Leicester need to win. If Leicester win, it's top 4 Champions League football for his next season. For both teams, it's a massive game, and hopefully Leicester can pick up the points again.
It is huge, isn't it? It is
it's massive. You know, one player that I hate at Leicester now, that Almaty guy, or however you say his name.
I've seen it yesterday.
I hate that guy.
I think that was on Instagram Live, wasn't it? And as soon as he did that, the guy who was filming it, I don't know who it was it? He immediately put the phone down and like, oh my god, that's gonna kick off.
Honestly, it's a joke, mate. I hope someone gives him a good little 2 foot on Tuesday.
He's rattled you guys, isn't it?
I hope someone gives him a piece of that, wouldn't you?
I hope Reece James comes in with 2 foot.
He won't be playing, I don't think, so you ain't got to worry.
I hope he does it in the tunnel. I hope he does it in the tunnel.
His toe on the bench.
Mate, if you saw that from one of our players, like I don't know.
I'd love it.
It's a bit disrespectful. I'd be like, oh, go on, mate.
I'd love it.
You just want to cut.
I'd absolutely love it. If I'm looking at the other foot, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So he becomes my new favourite player.
He's the boy. He's the boy. Yeah.
He becomes my new favourite player.
Yeah.
On the other foot. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's obviously on our side. It's like, yeah, get that guy gone.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever see that guy on my phone ever again.
Right, mate. Score prediction, please. What are you going for?
I'm always gonna back the boys. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win.
Who scores?
To Chelsea. Who scores? I'm going Havertz.
Yeah, go on.
I'm going Havertz 1 and Pulisic 1.
All right, fair. Yeah. Jack,
Yep.
what do you think?
I'm going to go for a 2-1 Leicester win. I think Kelechi will get 1 and Maddison. And for Chelsea, I'm going for... Depends who you play, actually. Is it going to be Ziyech or will it be Havertz? If it's Havertz, I'm going to go for Havertz.
Yeah, I don't think Ziyech will start now. I think he's had his...
No,
that guy leaves. Me and Mason can't stand Ziyech.
I hope he goes in the summer.
Yeah,
I hope he tears up his contract at the bridge.
I'll
do it for him. I'll do it for
lazy,
him.
Mate. I can't stand
honestly
anymore.
Ziyech, give me a call. I'll do it for you. I'll rip your contract up.
Take you to the airport. Yeah.
I'll literally drive you to the airport. I will take your bags on the plane for you.
On that note, that's the one. Jack, thanks so much for your time, mate.
Pleasure, pal.
Thank you very much, Jack.
Good luck after Tuesday.
Yeah. I'm not wishing you any luck on Tuesday, so up to Chelsea.